Okay, time to open up my monster and see the condition of these cables. See what kind of problem I might have. Hopefully they're crimped. If not, I'm going to do what I did on my ACM. Apply some silicone. I'm just loosening these screws by hand first, so I minimize any risk of stripping them with a power driver. Looks like the battery's stuck to this. Fun. Okay, well, first of all, it looks nice and clean in here, just like the ACM. But now it's a matter of trying to discover if these are crimped or not. This plastic well, it's a hard plastic, so I thought I'd be able to maybe cut it away but it does not look like that would be very easy to do. I do not believe these are crimped. I wouldn't bet my paycheck on it. Well, not sure if they'll show up in the video, but I don't know what's going on here. Is some kind of adhesive, looks like, that's sticking these two together. I don't know. It doesn't look purposeful to me. I can see no reason why they would be stuck together. Okay. I just separated them. Almost looks like hot glue. So I think I'm going to do what I did before, rather than try and again, this is a really hard plastic. I feel if I were to try and cut this away, I'd probably be safer just to cut the wires and to connect them differently. But instead, I'm just going to apply some silicone, a good amount of silicone adhesive across these joints, and that should keep these from separating, hopefully. Okay, well, I'm back. Just I did pull out my magnifier. I got an even stronger one. Used a nice bright light, and I can't see any evidence of a crimp associated with these connectors. And actually, I think that's, looking at these, seems kind of a poor implementation where you have essentially exposed wires. I would have liked to see this covering that metal. It's not like they could really touch each other, I think. I mean, unless that's why this little bit of dab of hot glue was applied, just to keep them from moving around. But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead with my original plan of applying silicone. Back to the DAP silicone sealant. And apply a liberal amount. And we actually let these two stick together. I want to make these cables immobilized. I'm going to split just a little on this power cable just to keep it from moving around much. think that's it. And I'm just going to let this dry overnight and come back in the morning and see how it looks before I button things up. Okay, it's the next day. Everything's dried. Really happy with how it looks. I like this clear sealant because I can still see the connection. Now I just want to point out that I just realized that this actually is not a silicone. I had this around. I also have silicone. It looks like silicone, but it's supposed to be better than the silicone. Clearer, which is nice, but just to be clear, this DAP stuff is not actual silicone. But it's working good for me. This is all one piece, essentially one piece now, and I think it's going to eliminate any mechanical stress on the solder joints, and I don't think it's possible now for the wire to separate from the connector. So I'm happy with this. Now I just finished watching a video that was posted to the Gotway Facebook page that shows them actually assembling this joint in the factory with the new process. Based on that, it's clear that I don't have my Monster, which I bought in mid-January, is the old style. For one thing, you can see the wire and the solder outside of the connector, which is not the case in the factory. They're also putting this cloth material on this part of the wire. So it is what it is, but I feel pretty comfortable now using the Monster after I've done this. So give it a try if you want more peace of mind. Now I'm going to go off and do this to my M Super.